The proper object of theological investigation is God. To help us understand more what God is like, I would like to answer the question, where is God? Such a simple question requires more than a simple answer. Theological questions appear to be simple, but the answer might require some deep thinking. So what is the answer to the question, where is God? The answer is, God is everywhere and nowhere. This answer may seem contradictory at first, but there are many questions that are answered not with an either or, but with a both and. God is both everywhere and nowhere. Let me explain. First, God is everywhere. That God is everywhere is related to another divine characteristic, the divine infinity. There are many such divine attributes. God is almighty, holy, good, simple, and the like. The divine infinity means that God has no limits whatsoever. No limits to His power, no limits to His goodness, and no limits to where He is located. God's infinity assures us that there is no place that God is not present. But someone might ask, isn't God present in heaven? Isn't that the place where we will find God? Although it is true that God is in heaven in a very special way, we cannot restrict the presence of God to any one place or location. Besides, heaven isn't so much a place as it is a state of being, the state of being which is enjoyed by those who see the vision of God. To say that God is restricted to heaven contradicts the divine infinity. How is the answer that God is everywhere to be harmonized with the other half of that answer, that God is nowhere? To say that God is nowhere needs to be understood in two ways. First, it means that there is no particular place to which God's presence is restricted. To point to any particular location and say that God is there in any restricted sense is to deny the infinity of God. Another reason is because God is a spirit and does not have a body that is bound by a given place like yours and mine. Because God is a spirit, He is invisible and intangible. God is in all creatures as their creator and sustainer, but God is wholly other than the creature. God is everywhere and nowhere. He is present to every place, yet restricted to none. We started with a simple question, but like most theological questions, the answer is not so simple. But since theology's proper subject is God, should we expect any less? Till the next time, God bless.